Three, two, one. Welcome to the PhD podcast. I'm your co-host Marcus,
It's your boy Teddy.
and today we're gonna end up doing the second part of October sports.
October fall till you ball. That's right.
Yep, let's get it. All right, so one of the first topics we're gonna start talking about is October baseball. So in October baseball, we have a couple teams that are left in the playoff series. So we have the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Philadelphia Phillies. In the National League and the American League, we have the Battle of Texas.
Yeah, the road team has been winning every game in the ALCS, the American League, in the Battle of Texas. Seems like the road team wins every game. Is that going to happen tonight for Game 7?
Well, I personally want, Texas Rangers. Like, I want that team to actually have a chance to win the World Series, man. Like, let someone else win.
You know what I'll say, though, about that whole series right now, man? Yo, that Game 5, though, was probably one of the best Game 5s I've seen in the American League series. That says a lot. And, yo, we got to give a shout-out to Altuve. He's probably one of the clutchest postseason heroes of all time. Regardless if he's wearing a wire or not, he showed he could hit a home run without wearing the wire also.
Yeah, he's done both things, and, like, you have to give the man his flowers, because that's an impressive list that he's on.
Yeah, he's 3 home runs back to tie Manny Ramirez for most home runs in the playoffs. He's at 26. I think Manny has a record at 28 or 29. I think it's 29.
I think it's 29. Like, but he up there like that. So, just gotta give respect where it's due. But, with the National League series, who do you think's gonna win that?
I think the Phillies will close out at home tonight. It's going to be a good week in Philadelphia sports. You got the Eagles who beat the Dolphins on Sunday night. Then you're going to have the baseball team close out tonight, go to the World Series. Might be a rematch, though, with Houston and Philly. I hope Texas wins, but it would not shock me if the Astros, Houston, breaks the curse of the road team winning every game. They win it at home tonight against Scherzer. And then you have the rematch of last year's World Series. Maybe the Phillies get revenge. Would be like a fairy tale ending, or you get the rematch. Was it the rematch of 08 when it was Philly and Texas, or was that Tampa Bay?
That was Tampa.
That was Tampa. Okay, I got that confused. I always had that one confused.
Texas went in like 2011.
Josh Hamilton. That's right.
Yeah, when they ended up losing to St. Louis.
Yes, David Freese saw coming back.
And Tally Feliz was their closer back in those days. Boy, how baseball's changed in 10 years.
Yes. They went from Ryan Howard to Bryce Harper.
But yo, Ryan Howard was a beast back in those days. Telly tore his Achilles.
Yeah, certified baller, man. He was on his way to the Hall of Fame.
Nah, legit Hall of Fame contender. But that's the whole breaks of sports. Like, things just happen. What can you do? But moving on to other sports, let's talk about the NFL a little bit.
Yes, no undefeated teams anymore. And everybody's won a game except the Panthers. Will they win a game?
I think they're going to win a game.
Yeah, they have the Bears coming up, so I think that's their only chance.
Yeah. I think I'd be nice. I'll give them 3 wins for the season.
Whoa, no, I ain't that nice. I don't see Julius Peppers coming back, so nah. Maybe the Bears game.
Not walking through that door?
No. I Cam Newton ain't walking through that door, or Steve Smith Sr. So, yeah, they could beat the Bears, though. That's the only game I'll give, though. They were up 14-0 on the Dolphins once upon a time.
Yeah, then they decided to actually try.
No, reality came in. That's what happens.
But that's the whole thing with sports in of itself, so, But, got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
What's been going on crazy in sports in of itself? This whole Taylor Swift thing that's been going on. And it's been going on a bunch of podcasts and different radio shows. Is Taylor Swift bigger than the NFL?
That's a no-brainer. I can't name you 3 Taylor Swift songs, but even I know she's bigger than the NFL.
Wait, you really don't know 3 songs?
I don't know 3 songs. The first time I ever heard of Taylor Swift was when I used to watch award shows when I was a young kid, and The MTV moment with Kanye West, that was the first time I ever heard of her. I had no idea who she was till that day.
Even before that, like, yo,
I
Taylor
did not know
Swift still
who she
had
was.
Grammy Awards back then.
Yeah,
Why do you think she was on the show?
I understand that.
Like, you still had to
I still don't even know the
something.
song. I still don't even know the song that she won that day. I just know 22. I didn't know that song. 22. That's the only song I know.
But
That
it's
Taylor
like,
Swift.
even at that time, you still had to accomplish something in your career to even be on the show.
Yeah, I get it.
For Kanye to even want to steal the award from you to say Beyonce had the greatest video of all time.
She did have one of the greatest videos of all time. I'm still with
It kinda
Kanye on
was.
that one. I'm still
I agree with that.
on that one. But like I said, there might be a time like if you play the song, I'd be like, yeah, I know that song, but I don't know who sing it, and it would probably be her. That's how it is for me. But I can't name you 3 songs on top of my head. That's like Taylor Swift, blah blah blah, with the melody. I cannot do that. 22, I think it's 22 that I might know.
Like, dog, you don't know Shake It Off? Shake, shake, shake.
Oh, that's her?
See?
That's her?
That's like,
yeah, I know that one.
you know, like, you don't
I
know,
don't-
I knew you were trouble when you walked in. No?
Nah, I don't know that one. But Shake It Out, yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
You don't know about Bad Blood?
That's her.
She did a song with Kendrick, too.
Yeah, that's her. I didn't know that was her.
Wow. See, like, yo,
That's
you
what I
know
meant by it.
tracks that Taylor Swift has done
Yes, but I didn't
without
know.
directly knowing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I didn't.
Like, Taylor Swift has done tracks that we all know.
Yeah, but what I was trying to say is like I might have heard the song multiple times, like through pop stations or like just being somewhere, and they play the record, but I wouldn't know like yo.
And
that's
I'm not even
Taylor
a
Swift.
Taylor Swift fan, but it's like, you still know the tracks.
I don't know all the tracks. I ain't gonna. No.
Man, stop this.
No.
But yes, in conclusion,
She's been
Taylor
in the
Swift
league though.
is
I know
better
that.
than the NFL.
I agree.
I'm sorry, that is what it is. She's just done enough in her career to make herself. Well, if you want, just go look at her Twitter followers, Instagram followers.
Does she have more than the NFL page?
Yes,
Okay.
by a landslide,
I understand that.
by like several billion.
Okay, I mean, it wasn't a surprise. It wasn't a surprise. She never did the halftime. Did she do the halftime show?
No, she rejected doing the halftime show this year because the NFL asked her.
Oh, she was the first option.
Was there any other option to go besides Taylor Swift this year?
I mean, I don't know who else you can really. Go.
Like, Taylor Swift is the biggest thing in music.
Okay.
Like, it just is what it is.
Yeah, you had Beyonce twice already.
Yeah, so it's like, you already had Rihanna. And also, yo, Rihanna, when you gonna make an album?
Nah, we already touched on that. I
But
think
we've
she's
already
done.
dealt with that in
But I think they
previous
made the good
episodes.
choice for getting Usher in Vegas. I think that's a good combo.
Yeah, a little easier. And it's not like you gotta cut the check because they do it for free. That we've also discussed on
Yes,
other
yeah,
podcasts.
because they for yeah.
So, you know. But moving on from the NFL, I want to touch a little bit on hockey.
What about hockey right now? I heard Matthews scored a hat trick 2 games back to back, the first 2 games.
Yeah, you know, with them quiet Leaf fans who don't cheer whatsoever, with all the suits be sitting in like the 100 level. Like, yo, how y'all quiet when someone scores a hat trick on a comeback in the 3rd period and you guys are quiet?
I
Like-
asked someone who went to the game. It was the Montreal game, the first
Yeah,
game.
the first game.
I asked because they were at the game and they told they told me they went to the game, they had a good time, and then I said, "You still wearing your hat? I thought you would have threw your hat." He's like, "Nope, not throwing the hat. Not throwing that." But they did something during the 300 section. He's like, "If I threw the hat, it might have not made it. Might have hit someone the 100 level." I was like, "Okay, fair enough. But if you were at the 100 level, would you throw it?" And they're like, "No."
Yeah, I had another friend who went to the game too. And yeah, someone asked him, it's like, are you going to throw that here? He's like, hell nah. It's like, dog, do you know how much this Tisa hat costs? You can't even find this no more.
But
remember the Tissa hats back in the day?
yes, but I did. But we did acknowledge though. I said, okay, you know how they give sometimes they do they have giveaways like when you go through the turnstops they give
Oh,
you
yeah.
like scarves,
He's like, nah, I would've threw
t-shirts.
that.
T-shirts. I was like, if they gave hats away and he got a hat trick, would you have thrown those hats they gave away? He's like, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
He's like, I would have hit someone at the 100 level.
No, but you just got to give it like a good,
Hey,
flick of the
when you're in the
wrist,
300 level, you gotta give it like a frisbee toss.
Yeah,
Some people
Good
don't
flick
have
of
the
the
athletic
wrist.
ability to give a frisbee toss that far,
that is true.
especially if you're in like the old Sprite Zone corner.
Yeah, they abolished the Sprite Zone though.
No, but I'm saying like if you're that deep in the quarter,
Oh, okay.
you're
We still know where it.
if you're
a
from
real
Toronto,
sports
if you're
fan-
from Toronto, you know, and you've been to Scotiabank Arena or Air Canada Center, what it used to be called, and you've been in those corners in 300 level, you know what I'm talking about. That is a deep, Marcus. That's a deep.
That is a deep.
That's a
throw
deep
still.
frisbee throw. That
Like
you
you gotta have a good flick of the wrist from out there.
yeah, you need
still.
some finesse on that one, elbow grease, all of that.
Because like most of these newer kids, especially 2000 kids, they don't know about Sprite Zone.
Yeah, the Gen Zs.
Like, if you're under the age of 25, you ain't know about that. Let's really be real here. Like, nah. But enough about Toronto sports fans and how dead our crowds are at Leaf games. Let's talk about basketball.
Yes, the association. It's finally here, people. It's finally
Season
here.
starts in a couple days. Go and talk about. Did you see Denver Nuggets championship rings?
No, but I plan on seeing them when they actually play the game on ring night. That's usually how I do it. I never really look into the rings until like they actually
Yo,
start
they're
handing them
bad.
out.
This is a huge downgrade. I'm like, now if it was like 1976, well, it's a nice ring. In 2023, I thought that ring looks trash.
I haven't seen it yet, so I can't really comment on it. But like it's
You
Denver.
want to see what it looks like?
I'll wait till the actual game.
Okay.
I don't want. No, I'm not. I have no care, to be honest.
Yeah, them rings ain't it. I'm sorry.
I still think they're gonna lose though. Is it? It's in Denver, right? The home opener. Yeah, I think they're gonna
I
lose
ain't
though.
gonna play a championship night
No,
on the road. Does that
I
make any
just want to
sense?
confirm it's a whole game. Just want to confirm.
I'm not even gonna comment on
Just want
that.
to
Anyways,
confirm.
moving on. Talking about.
I think they're gonna
other
lose though. I think
topics.
I think you could take the Lakers that. I think you should take the Lakers that day. Doesn't LeBron have good performances on ring night?
Yes, he actually does.
And they're actually underdogs by 5, so you could grab it. You could grab the Lakers on the money line, plus 180 right now.
Are the championship team playing on the road?
Just making sure they're playing at home.
Like that doesn't even make sense.
They give you the batter. They do the batter through
Yeah,
Skype.
so you're gonna be you're gonna
They
get
do
the
batter
third
through
game of the
Skype.
season at home.
All right, I
when
was
you
wrong
won
on
a
that one, Marcus.
championship.
I was wrong on that one. I was trolling. I was completely wrong on that one.
No.
I hope the banner looks good. Though. I hope the banner looks good. I hope they get. If you say the rings are terrible, hopefully they get the banner right.
And also it's like, yo, how do you mess up a banner? But anyways.
Hey, the 12th man on that team or the 11th man on that team could always sell the ring if it doesn't go well on career wise.
Yeah. Usually that does happen. We'll wait till like 2035 to see what happens with that.
35. Wait till 2025.
In 3 years, you still at least gonna have your career end. You know, then you still do the like trying to chase your way back into the league in Europe and stuff like
Hey,
that.
that's a quick 30, 50 bands for some guys that
Go to
might not
China.
be jobless.
But like, you still gotta spend through all that money.
Oh,
At least give you a couple years out the league.
that lifestyle ain't cheap, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
That is true. But they make more money now than they did back then.
And they also have more leeches.
No, that's kind of the same.
No, them leeches are out there. You gotta. Sometimes they have a girl in every road town they go to.
But that still hasn't changed from back in the day.
Higher maintenance today.
But they still make more money though.
It could go both ways. We go both ways on that. Might be an episode for another day. The lifestyle of a NBA player or an athlete. The lifestyle.
Ooh, that'd be a spicy one.
Yeah, especially all the shit I've seen. Oh, man.
Yeah, I seen some things too. Especially with
All right.
certain things.
Speaking of
around.
opening day
Well, you know,
games,
we'll leave that alone.
opening day games. I believe it's I'm gonna confirm this right now. It's either Wednesday or Thursday. Just want to check. Thursday night, Bucks and Sixers. Well, James Harden suit up.
No.
He hasn't been in practice. I think he's been to one practice so far.
And also, where's James Harden gonna go?
I don't know, man. Maybe he's investing in the Saudi league for basketball.
Well, we previously
No, he's
discussed,
contract. He has a contract in the NBA. He's gotta
he
obligate.
can't do that
He's
because
gotta obligate the contract.
James Harden like winning too much, and over in Saudi Arabia they have different laws that you have to apparently be married to your wife
spouse. You gotta have a
to
spouse.
engage in coitus.
Yeah, in adultery. Yeah.
So like that's a no over there. So that's not gonna work out for James Harden. I'm sorry, he won't last a week.
Okay.
But
I think he shows up. Fresh off street clothes, he shows up.
yeah, I might have
Because it's
to,
a primetime game.
I might have to go with like, yo, if this doesn't work out with this team and this next one, could James Harden's career just be over and he just say, screw it, I'm out?
No,
Like he's made enough money this career.
I think he's just chasing the ring at this point. He'll probably take the minimum down the road.
Hell no.
Yeah, like
Nah.
Westbrook took the minimum this year.
That's because of his wife. Didn't want to leave Los Angeles. Let's really be real.
That's a good fit for Westbrook in LA, but I'm saying with James Harden, I think he would take the minimum to go ring chasing.
But it's like,
Guys have done that, like that
They
made the Hall of
have.
Fame. Gary Payton's done it.
yeah, but that was a mid-season sign-in when he, got traded over there.
But I'm saying guys have done it though. Is my
Yeah.
point. It's when they realize they're out of their prime. But James Harden can still give you 20 and 10.
Oh, for sure.
He can.
But it's like, does he want to? Could he just bail out and cut
Like he had a
AI
great
did?
game 1, but then he wound up missing game 6 and 7. Like I felt like that whole Sixers team went missing game 6 and 7, but in game 7 was like the record blowout of the game.
Well,
I'm still
that
mad.
cost
I can't
Doc
believe I had the
Rivers his
Sixers
job.
winning that series that week. That was terrible. Yeah,
Well,
it
he
cost
just-
Doc his job. Now he's doing a now he's a commentator.
Yeah.
It's back. Welcome back, Doc, on the commentary side. It's been 20 years, maybe even longer.
I think it's been longer.
Yeah.
Because, like, 20 years, because
His voice was different, shockingly.
Oh, his voice is definitely changed.
No, he had a normal voice when he was doing commentary.
Nah, I'm talking about now.
Yeah, something happened. I don't know what happened. Maybe coaching.
Yo, all those years of trying to scream over that loud music, does that to you. Like, have you ever heard Top the Middle talk?
Well, according to Jeff Teague, he has the shakes when he gets excited. He has the shakes when he gets excited.
Yo, I saw that. I was dying when I saw that interview.
All right, so you say James Harden doesn't show up. I say he shows up. What about Wemby's debut? Do you have any expectations for Wemby's debut against Dallas, a team that doesn't play defense? Well, hopefully they play defense this year.
Well, I still think Chet Holmgren is going to win Rookie of the Year. I'm sticking to that. Just because, well, I just think he's nicer and he's going to play more games. I don't trust Wemby's skinny little legs, man. Every time I look at him, I think he's fragile.
That's plus 450. He's third for Rookie of the Year, Chet Holmgren.
Who's second?
Scoot Henderson, plus 350.
Huh.
Well, you gotta remember, there's no Dame, so he has The Rock.
That is true. No, he definitely going to score like 20.
Scoot Henderson, I don't know. We'll see.
How much do you think he's going to score during Rookie Year?
No idea, because I don't even know how they're gonna play. No idea. They got DeAndre Ayton on their team. They got Simons on their team.
Realistically, I'm going
Is
with...
Jeremiah Grant still on their team?
I think so.
Yeah, so like I don't even know how they're gonna run their
He's
offense.
going to score 18.8.
Because Jeremiah Grant's like a walking 18-20 a game.
Yeah, 18.
I don't know about Scoot Henderson. If Wemby can stay healthy, I think he's gonna win Rookie of the Year. I'd actually make a bet right now that you would take plus 230 on the market. Wemby to average 20 a game with 2 blocks.
I'm definitely taking that.
Yeah, so I think that will win you Rookie of the Year.
Well, but then sometimes teams' records matter too.
But he's got to play games. He's got to play the 40 games. As long as he plays the 40 games would be what I'm concerned about. He plays the 40 games.
When you have to kind of play like 60 to at least have a chance to win Rookie of the
No,
Year.
for the bet to be counted, he's got to play 40 games.
Oh, you mean for your stats to actually count?
Yeah, like
Oh,
to
okay.
get the bet clear that he averages 20 a game with 2 blocks, he's got to play 40 games minimum.
Yeah, I think he could do that.
Yeah, I'm relying on that because those are better odds than him winning Rookie of the Year. Because him winning Rookie of the Year is minus 150, so you got to put 150 down to make 100 back.
Damn.
Yeah, so him to average 20 with 2 blocks is plus 230, so it's basically almost triple your money. That's how that works.
Well, there you have it.
And moving on from that, most improved player of the year. Who do you got?
Well, I don't want Jordan Poole.
You would go with Jordan Poole? Well, he averaged 20 a game last year.
Yeah,
Coming off the
average
bench.
like 28 this year.
I'm just trying to pull up these stats for him right here. I know for him to win most improved of the year is 8-1. Mikal Bridges is in the lead with 7-1. But you know who I would look for most improved player of the year? Mikal Bridges' teammate, Ben Simmons. It opened at 75-1. Now it's at 25-1. The only problem I have with this with Ben Simmons winning most improved award is would the league give it to him if he got back to old Ben status?
Bias.
You got to remember, he averaged 6 points and 4 rebounds a game last year. And he played 40 games. So those stats actually count. But if would the league give it to him though, is what I would be more concerned about.
I knew he sucked last year. He was that bad.
Yeah, he was a shell of himself. I think he said it in one of those media day interviews.
Oh.
Yeah, he said I'm back to the old the Ben you saw last year was something bad. I don't know, they made a big deal about it, but yeah, I would sprinkle some money on Ben Simmons to win most improved player of the year at 25-1. But with Jordan Poole at plus 800, you could also go that route. But if you want to get something for Jordan Poole at plus 800, it's his points per game. Do you think he'd get 30 a game?
No.
Because right now you get him at the same odds to win most improved player of the year to average 30. It's literally the same odds, 8-1.
He's gonna get like 28.
Yeah, so if you get him at 28-1, sorry, not 28-1. If you get him to average 28 a game, that's plus 210 right now, and you're gonna see me lock this one in right now, Marcus. I locked it in on the show, people.
Yeah, man's about to put $100.
Lock that in right now. Jordan Poole to get 28 a game. That's plus 210. I locked that one in right here on this episode. So let's have a pool party, man. 20. You just gotta get 8 more a game. Don't pass it to Kuzma because he won't pass it back.
Black hole.
Yeah, and then I have one more bet as well for before you could do the season starts. Since we're both wearing Laker jerseys, we got the greatest player of all time, Kobe, right here.
Mama.
I do have the Lakers winning.
Which is not the greatest player of all time.
He is the greatest player of all time. Don't disrespect him.
We already ended up discussing this on the other
on another show. Yes, but he's the greatest player of all time.
No, he's not.
I have the Lakers winning the NBA Cup tournament at 12-1 because it's a new tournament. I said that on part 1 of October Fall to You Ball. For part 2, since they're in the toughest division, the Pacific Division, I think, is the toughest division in basketball right now with the Phoenix Suns, the Warriors, both LA teams, and Sacramento. Arguably, all 5 teams could make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, they did last year, I believe.
Wait, name them again?
Phoenix, Phoenix Warriors, both LA teams, and Sacramento.
Yeah, they all did.
Yeah, so it's arguably, it's not even arguably, it's the toughest division. It's the toughest division in basketball. I would take the Lakers to win that division at plus 375.
I don't know.
Yes.
Sacramento's still nice too, though.
Sacramento, I think, won that division last year.
Yeah, they did.
Yes, they had the highest odds. They're actually with the least odds right now in that division at plus 650. The team that's favored to win that division is the Phoenix Suns at plus 140. And then the Warriors and the Lakers are at 375, and then the Clippers are at 6-1 because of the questionable Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. That's basically like the injury LA team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
They're like the LA fitness team.
Oh.
They need to get their fitness up. Maybe James Harden could join them, and then they could be officially that team.
I'm not going to comment on that. We'll just leave that alone. That ain't right.
What? I mean, they're the B team in LA. They're always hurt.
But we already talked about that whole thing of how do I describe it? If you're ever fortunate enough to go to Los Angeles, like you'd hear the jokes about the whole Clippers are like second-class citizens. Nah, like that shit is real when you're over there. Like it's so bad.
I'm pulling up there when they reveal the GOAT statue. They're gonna reveal the statue in 2024. I'll pull up for that, man. Same week as Super Bowl. It'd be a fun time to be on the West Coast. Is all I'm saying.
I'm gonna be on the West Coast too, just not that weekend.
That's a good weekend to be on the West Coast sports wise. That literally it is sports wise. You have anything else to add on before we wrap this up? I gave the betting plays. You take Jordan Poole to get 28 a game plus 210. The Lakers to win the Pacific Division plus 375, and to win the in-season tournament at 12-1.
Well, some of those things you can't really disagree with. Kind of on your page with that. There are times we do agree with each other, so you know.
And regarding who's going to win the championship, that is something you got to keep an eye on. I don't have a gut feeling of
It's
a
too
team.
early. I need to
Of a
see.
team. I got to see how everybody plays, injuries, trades. I mean, we don't even know where James Harden's going to be. How's Dame and Milwaukee going to fit? I think it's going to be an upgrade for them. From my aspect, it's definitely going to be an upgrade.
What about even Boston?
Boston has the best starting five in the league right now, I think. From Jrue Holiday with Brown, Tatum, Porzingis, Horford. That's the best five I see out there on the floor.
And also, will Porzingis actually be healthy?
Yeah, he needs to join the LA Fitness team.
Okay, anyways, thank you guys for watching. You can watch us on several platforms.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and check us out on Instagram as well.
Player Hating Degree.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. Peace.